So we are here on this Equinox day, no matter where you are in the world, but ash everywhere right now. And hopefully you are going to enjoy the readings. I am going to be using some golden Lenormand. We've got some other cards here. I will be doing a special type of a reading using the Lenormand cards. And we're actually going to start with a Dragon Magic card here. Okay. So I wanted to break up some of these readings because I get talking and, you know, it's a good idea to, some people don't like certain ones or whatever, and now you can pick and choose. I am going to always talk about the movement I'm making into full-time teaching, and there will be some different options at my website. Hopefully today I'll get it finished after the videos today. Just so I'm going to be grouping things together in packages a little bit more, and all readings are going to be the same price. So you'll have a scroll down menu to choose what reading that you want, and they'll all be the same price unless you're doing a Zoom call with me. And guess what? The readings that I'm going to give you are going to have, they're going to be a video and an audio. So you'll be able to watch the video and you'll be able to listen to the audio. Okay, so you're responsible for downloading both of them. I don't want to have these huge files on my computers either with everybody's readings. So I'm going to be giving you an unlisted YouTube link. That'll be your video, and you'll have an audio so you can listen to either one of those. Okay. How cool is that? And they're all going to be the same price. And I'm doing this because I am pulling away from being the practitioner, and I'm doing my best to teach you. See? That's why you need to be a part of the Light Leaders Academy. But there'll be smaller, I mean, there's already healing courses and things you can do on there very inexpensively. And the tarot course that's coming, it starts October 31st. You're just gonna be blown away with how much information you're gonna get for the price. Okay, I don't do anything by halves. And my students will back me up on that. But yeah, so, you know, that's the direction of things. I'm going with the flow. What am I doing? I'm shuffling these dragon cards. We need a dragon card. Thank you to Karen, who got me these. We have Unbinding of Dragons. We dragons treasure freedom, and we choose who we work with. We now assure you that this too is your choice. You are free, human child. You cannot be compelled. You are free to choose. What's it going to be? And good fortune will now be yours. Here comes the dragon's luck. We have been collecting abundance, fortunate meetings, and all manner of good things for you, human child. We send them to you now. Know that you are blessed. Okay? You are blessed. Do you know how many readings I've done? Yeah, you do. Do you know how many readings are continually talking about everybody having some kind of abundance? I mean, if you're a negative Nelly, well, what do you expect to happen in life, you know? Some people are like, oh, it never happens to me. Oh, I just keep seeing it. Oh, move on with your bad attitude. How about that? Right, so, you know, there's abundance around us. We have to be open to receiving it, though. Absolutely. Okay, let's do this. So it's a good time to clear out, declutter, honor your position in life, be really grateful, okay? We are doing the Lenormand today, as I said to you, and things are going to change. I know it. And we're doing a special type of Lenormand reading, so I will explain that when we get to it. And yes, in the future, I will be teaching Lenormand and advanced, really advanced tarot. So that'll come later. Got too much else doing here to help you all. Okay. These are, what are they called? Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. I have no book for them. I just go with the flow. Okay. All right, let's go. So, Queen of the Moon. What is coming in our very near future? Boundaries. It's coming in our very near future. Protection. What's this? Creation. Okay. All right. Sovereignty. Look at that. Growth. Now I need one more card. Balance. All right, so let's take a look at these right now for a moment. If you don't have your boundaries in place, and that is including your spiritual boundaries as well, you are going to feel like everything that you do is more difficult, right? You're going to feel a difficulty sensation when your boundaries are not up. And, you know, to be honest with you all, for many years doing my tarot, I felt like I just had to answer everybody all of the time. I felt like I wanted to be that one different person that you could come to. And, you know, believe me, I still managed to keep on top of everything that I'm doing and answer everybody and get to everybody. But it came to a point in my life where I was like, is this all I am? Someone that just, you know, does everything, and even that's not enough? Like, it felt like because my boundaries weren't as powerful as I wanted them to be, or as I thought that they were, I started to get really annoyed that, you know, people would just really take advantage of the kindness. I didn't think that that was going to happen because I guess, like many things in life, we think that people are going to treat us how we treat them. You know, that's what we're always taught, is treat someone how you would like to be treated, or at least that's what I taught myself, right? So when, you know, people would constantly continue to come back and I'd just be like feeling awful, you know, not wanting to be rude, but saying, God, you know, get it together. You've got all of the information. Why are you still here? You know, why are you still pestering? And the answer is because they knew they could. So that's a sad, sad thing. But this is what happens. People know for you also, look, you're protected. It doesn't really matter. But there are some things that you personally need to work on yourself, you know, and that is being sure that you are clear about the direction that you're going in and what you will accept and, you know, what you will and what you won't accept. Because if you don't, nobody else is going to monitor this for you. So these two really going together here. Understanding your protection as a sovereign being, as you know by now. See, the reason why I'm trying to get you guys to understand your sovereignty is because the dark side understands the sovereignty aspects. Okay? So anyone who's evil or has evil intention or is a dark spirit or a negative spirit or a evil force of some kind or demonic of some kind, they understand the sovereignty of humanity. But they don't care so much about rules, right? So the one thing is that they decided if this person understands that they're actually greater than I am and claims their power, I'll accept it. You see? When you understand that you're a sovereign being of light, having a human experience. Now, we're not getting big-headed about this. We're not suddenly becoming ambassadors from the planet Venus or something and, you know, we know more than anybody else, right? That really annoys me. But when you understand that through grace, through your incarnations, through your soul speak, through your patterning, your karmic patterning, that you are actually here to realize your sovereignty, okay? Once you claim it, nobody messes with you, especially spiritually, okay? the amount of people I know that don't use any form of protection, that will listen to some strange, you know, types of channeling and things, and they're like all into it. And I'm like, this person is like, their voice is weird. They're sounding like a man. Don't you find that a little bit weird? That this person has allowed their body to be a vessel for the channeling. And this is what you learn in my channeling course. We don't let anything step in our body. And yet the messages that we receive are instantaneous. We are very, very highly protected. I had people that were in the class that, you know, always wanted to channel and couldn't do it, no matter how many different courses and things, until they met my course. So the reason for that is that you understand your power. And believe me, the darkness understands your power. And a spirit knows that a human being or a sovereign being of light is so much more powerful than something that's just energy. Okay? We are not only energy, but we are a physical form of energy. We are here in the here and now. And you have to understand your sovereignty. So these are things that we're really starting to get a lot of messages about. Okay? Creation, that you're creator, sovereign beings. This will enable growth in so many different ways. Okay? And we have this new moon coming up on the 24th, 25th, I think. It'll be in Libra, and that will require balance. Hello. That will require balance. Okay? That you stop expending energy unnecessarily. See how we don't get any nasty cards? We're asking, you know, everyone's freaked out about the 24th of September. You know, you really should have water and just some bits and pieces aside anyway, lots of candles and stuff, you know, prepared in a sense in case there's ever going to be a blackout or the grid goes down because of solar flares or something like that. But I hate it when people are just fear, because we've had enough of it. So anyway, understand where are you lacking in boundaries? Be honest with yourself. Who do you give in to all of the time? Because there are some people that don't have any boundaries, so they'll just ask you stuff. Make sure you're ready for me because I'm going to be there. Make sure you're home. I'm going to come around. What? That used to happen to me, and I'd be like, what? Oh my God, look at my house. I'm like, the one day, Grandma says, you're going to get caught. And that's all I can hear is her saying that. I'm like, it gives me a sore throat to try to speak like that all the time. Well, that's Grammy. Where did I put the rest of these cards? I don't know. Okay, we were just sitting here with the whole deck. So the deck's missing? What in the world? Okay, so only these cards. I put my deck somewhere. This is what's left. Okay, this is amazing. All right. You watch, I'll find him when I'm not even looking. All right, Lenormand cards. I'm going to get you out. And I've also got the Russian fortune telling cards. We're going to have a look at them as well. Okay, so then they turned up. Okay, all right. Okay. I'm just used to my room now, playing around with me. That's what fairies do. Fairies, they mess with you, especially the house fairies. Okay. All right. Lenormand. Okay, so we're going to do a pyramid spread. Okay, a pyramid spread. I am focused on, the closing out of things, of course. So it's equinox. And also the appreciation of the earth, changing of the months into the beautiful seasons. All right, so We also want to see, when I use my Lenormand cards in this particular purpose, I want to see also what we can expect no matter where you live. So this ends up becoming quite a worldwide type of a reading. Okay. All right. All right, cards. There's the lucky clover. Of course, we want that out. So when we see the clover, it's like 3 or 4 days. So that would make sense, wouldn't it? This guy came up with it. Now, when I do this pyramid, I'm actually going to do these at the bottom. Let's hope you're going to be able to see. I have to lift up a little. These two are at the bottom. Anyway, we'll look at them all together in a second. Maybe I'm going to have to use my smaller cards just to fit them on. These are all going to go together at the bottom. The book and the snake. Actually, I'll bring them up just like this. Okay. And then we'll put ones over the top of it in a minute. Okay. So basically we have a couple of things going on here already. So we'll have this information, this luck is coming forward, a gentleman is bringing it. So we understand that already. On this side, we have information and we have the snake. We know the snake is someone not to be trusted. Something is going to happen when the snake comes up in a reading. Now, this little book actually might have some information. So I will just take a quick look. So the snake is about complications, okay? Complications, treachery, problems, jealousy. It could be twisted, envious, all right? Negative. A difficult woman. It's always a woman, the snake, unfortunately. So we have the snake in Lenormand as being a feminine energy. And we have the fox in Lenormand as being a masculine type of an energy for the most part. So when we do all of these together, we have to do these two, and these two, right? Because wherever they're touching each other is what you do. And then when we do the next line, it'll be the same. So we have the clover and the man, and that talks about a positive thinker, someone who's lucky, someone who's upbeat. And this is just going to forecast in the next few days. And then we have the man and the book together, okay? So the man and the book together, and that talks about education, someone who's intelligent. Sometimes this person can be secretive as well, especially if they're a Scorpio sign or has Scorpio in their chart. That is one of the most secretive signs of the zodiac. And funnily enough, Scorpios in my life, you know, we get along really, really well. But I always find that there's some kind of thing that happens and it really has nothing to do with me because I have no idea it's going on. So there's always a thing. So the book with the snake is about a deceptive practice, okay? Learning disorders and disinformation. So let's continue the pyramid. I'm also going to use perhaps my other Lenormands that I have around. I've got some around, okay, as well. So we'll see, because these are bigger than I expected. Okay, so this time we have 4 on the bottom, then we're going to do 3. I'm going to try to fit it all in. So I'll move these down slightly. We know what those cards are now. Okay, we can still see the tops of them a little bit. Okay, so what goes with this? 3 cards. 1. What is the ship, everybody? 2, the mountain. Wow. 3, the ring. And then we're going to look at the ring and the snake, the ring and the book, the mountain and the book, the mountain and the man, the ship and the man, the ship and the clover, and then these together, you see? All right. Now, when we're looking at, when we get to the last card, we will be able to determine how far away this is. When you're looking at the ring, it's a continuous energy. Mountains are more than a year usually, and the ship is around about 3 months. However, remember we've got to wait till we get to the last card. All right, so this is good luck, obviously, with trade and something going on overseas. These cards in particular are extremely positive, right? Now, the ship and the clover, entertaining journey or a gambling trip. The ship and the man is a foreigner, an airline pilot, a captain, an importer, a traveler. Okay, we're going to try to figure out what all this means together. The ship and the mountain indicate a trip delayed or extended, postponed voyage, or someone going into exile. Someone coming out of the mountain. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to keep on looking. And then we have, remember the mountain. And someone is making a commitment to us. Certainly, someone is making a commitment to us, okay? So we'll take a look at the mountain and the ring here. Mountain is usually about stalled situations. And also can indicate, if you're doing a reading for someone, it can indicate the head as well of the body. So this talks about restrained responsibilities, obligations with these two. With the mountain and the book, it talks about study, internship, apprentice, or a monastery because it's a mountain, right? So kind of interesting. And then we have the ring. Okay, the ring with the book together. I think we kind of looked at that, but that's investigation, report, analysis, or audit. Investigation, report, analysis, or audit. And then we have the ring and the snake. And this is a difficult excuse me, a difficult transaction and disagreements. So we have someone that's doing things and we have investigations going on. And we also have someone that's committed to bringing us the truth. Maybe the truth is, again, we keep on getting this luck from overseas, don't we? Right? We feel like we've had our information stalled or broken. Someone is telling us things that don't make any sense. All right. Let's keep going. All right, so now we did the 3. We do 2 on top of this. What else is taking place? We have the moon. So we have a moon coming up and we have the whip. Okay, this is a lot of emotion here and a lot of fights or stress. All right, but remember, we have to watch these things. They need to go together. Okay, for some of this, I'm going to read to you from the little booklet that it comes with, right? Now, the moon, see, this moon is interesting because it comes just after the 24th, doesn't it? So firstly, we look at the moon and the ship, which is a romantic getaway, something foreign. A foreign lover could be as well. We have the moon and we have the mountain, and that can be about isolation, being lonely, longing for something to happen. We have the moon and we have the whip, and this is definitely about fantasy or sexualized fantasies somebody's having, or sexual energy, right? Being at the forefront. This is for the world. So why are we getting this? It is also connected with the ring, which can talk about addictions. It's connected with the mountain, which is talking about restrictions, limitation, confinement, and an impasse. Why are we getting all this? Okay, let's find out more. Last card. Then we have the star, right? Which brings, it's beautiful. It brings healing to everything. Now the star talks about Christmas time, Yule time, Christmas time. The star and the moon talk about fame, right? The star and the whip can talk about a healing after a disagreement here. So when we see, can talk about a winner or a professional athlete as well, because it's got the physicality of the whip. It's come up with the moon here, which is a famous person, astrology. Could this be because of Nostradamus and all these predictions that are coming up, you know? It's pretty interesting when you do a different type of layout. There is a 36 card layout that I do also. Obviously, it's not going to fit on this. I would love it to be able to, but then you'd still have trouble seeing each card. Anyway, it seems like what we're doing is we're getting it. I mean, there's nothing here, as you can see it yourself, that tells us, oh, you know, we are under attack. We're going to have, you know, this horrible thing happen. We're going to get this. We're going to get that. No, none of this is showing that. It is showing, however, because of the mountain coming up, that there may be a waiting period, a blackout period. There may be, you know, a time where we won't be able to go to the shop or whatever, or something like that. It may be that way, just because that is what the mountain is central to the reading here, and it's sort of talking about something that is a stop, something that blocks things, or maybe they're trying to block it. Who knows? But maybe we'll just have to, but it doesn't look like it's very long, does it? Okay, let's do the different type of reading now. And I'll kind of just put the piles down like I used to do. I want to ask specifically about going into, so September 24th and beyond, okay, into October. You know I'm going to do the October readings and stuff as well. And if you're a patron, you're also going to get an extra bonus read in a moment too. Okay, patrons also get between 10 and 15% off of everything, except when I have a 50% sale, because, come on. I'm doing a 50% sale and you're like, let me see. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Everybody who asked for tarot, please, if you don't want to do it, pass it around. But I'm going to teach you. You're going to be able to get your business going. All right. Okay, Lenormand. Let's get some cool messages here. What is happening between now and the 1st of October 2022? Oh, the last card in that reading, we talked about Christmas time. Okay, well, I'm guessing we'll be a lot happier by then. Okay. Until October. See, the snake came up again. What are we doing here? Snake in the house. A snake in the house. Is it just me, or does it seem I've got every light I can imaginable on this deck? A snake in the house. A snake in the house. So is this information that we are receiving at our house? Is this a person coming to our house that we can't trust? Is it home repairs? Okay, we've got to be careful about things. Okay. Did something happen in July for you? The snake is always a warning that something is up. So this information is coming to the house. And there's the garden. And there's the moon. Okay. So something that you're thinking about doing, being at, maybe an invitation. Right? A party, a creative event. Sometimes this is like premiere or celebrity energy here. And it's come up with the moon. So the garden in itself is an invitation, right? As we said. But when it's next to the snake, it can be disturbances. It can be about a gang of people, right, as well. And it's also opposite the house in this situation, which can be about a home with a garden or a house party or guests coming, right? So we need to find out more about this. Are we doing things at home? Are we partying? Okay. Comes the whip. What is going on? See, someone's if this is worldwide, then this has to do with a athlete or a person of importance here because of the moon that is in trouble because of their sexual things. This could be someone in the news right now, some kind of trouble. Yep, this is they're very, very stressed about this trouble. Oh my God, and here comes this. All right, so we have this sense of prominence here, okay, and then we have the mice and the this is happening suddenly. Someone's going. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so the whip is really, wow. The whip is actual physical danger. This is, with the whip and the coffin, there's going to be a ending. I told you there's going to be someone killed. There's going to be something that happens. This is destruction, okay? Now this person, if we've got the, this is someone very stressed and someone who's very exhausted from trying to keep it all together. Gosh, we want to know more. Right? Oh, this is this gentleman, okay? And this is someone who is generally a physically attractive male. All right? This is someone that we know of. Oh my God, what's going to happen here? Or highly sexual male, okay? So this is coming up with, this is someone also who can be very depressed at times or negatively thinking. Oh God, we got to find out more. Someone is going to pass away. We've got it here between now and October. Remember, this is worldwide. I'm not doing an immediate reading for your household, so no freaking out. This is worldwide. Okay, tell us more about this. This is a person that is has been unhealthy for a time and is muddled. They can't think clearly. Okay. This person. This could even be connected with the royal family, because they are highly stressed. And if you've seen Charles lately, he's like sausage fingers. You know, he's really, really stressed out. Okay, anyway, we'll just keep going. Comes the letter of information. Good news is coming in also on another note. Information regarding children for some of you, fertility. For some of you, this is also messages from your actual children that are perhaps they're sorry about their behavior or something. I know I had to give my son a serve today, and I don't like doing it. But again, it's talking about the boundaries. You know, you can't enable them and then complain about what they're up to. So anyway, the kids, good news about children in general. This is always coming up in the Lenormand cards. See, there's good luck surrounding it. Okay, something is going on. And it brings in a stable influence here whenever we have the anchor. Okay. So, right, so wait a second. Clover. This is long-term prosperity and stable growth, right? Long-term prosperity, stable growth. We have to remember this. Things are going to change. Okay. Comes the decisions to make, right? So we know about the stars being healing. We know that the crossroads, right, is about decisions to make. Okay, so we have also, okay. Also, hang on a minute. Also, this can be a general, a commander, a leader, or a guide. Because of the decisions that we've made. All right, so this is a lucky break, an escape, good fortune in any endeavor. This is what these two are representing. These two here are representing independence, confidence, okay? And these two represent a general, commander-in-chief, leader, a guide. Okay. All right. So who's this? Oh boy. Who's this? This is loyal. Who's this? Someone loyal to us. Okay, so what we can get is a description. I asked who's this. The dog came out. This is someone loyal, good friend to us. Okay, this is what we've been told over and over and over again. This is someone we can trust. And the it's a reliable person as well. This is a person that we all know. This is a person that we all know. And it's come up, you know, right next to the, it's come up with the key. Like, this is the key. This is the key. This is a savior. This is someone helping us. Honest to God, that's what it says. We have to keep an open mind, says the book. Okay. Destiny is here because we've got the stars with the key as well. So the leader, the commander that comes forth is someone that we know, someone that we trust. And it comes in quick. Oh God. And it comes in quick. It could even be a feminine energy. To be honest with you, remember for how long we've been seeing this feminine energy? Now, the news comes from the rider there and brings news about the bear. Okay? So the rider's bringing news about the bear. And that's an improvement in our cash flow, a new source of income. Now, we have the rider come about the dog as well. And this is someone in finance, a financial advisor, a trader, someone trading, does stocks and sells stuff overseas, is a financier. But we trust this person. You see? A financial advisor, someone who's, you know, maybe a nutritionist. The bear with the key there is a financial breakthrough, a financial reward. You know, this is gonna, whoever comes to help us is going to be able to help us financially or free us, open the floodgates and bring us into prosperity. And it's going to be someone we're not expecting, although we know who they are when they turn up. This is coming. This is coming. I asked between now and October. So hang on a minute. Oh my God, very positive. See, now we have a very positive and an ending. All right, so the scythe card, okay, indicates autumn. It is autumn in the Northern Hemisphere right now. So this is happening. The events that change things are happening in the Northern Hemisphere. And the weather's still warm. It's still getting this beautiful vibration for the Southern Hemisphere as well, right? Now, hang on a moment. Now we have the bear come out with this sun, financial success, prosperity, someone who is a millionaire. That is that one with the bear. Oh my God. Then we had the bear and the scythe together. Financial decisions. Someone closing accounts. We have the scythe and the rider come out. So just a moment, we'll get into that. Cutting off the old to welcome the new. Holy shit. Okay, this is opening up. Opening up. Yikes. Okay. Victory. Strong leadership. When the scythe and the sun are together, this is strong leadership. Can you get any better than this? Someone comes forward. Someone that we know. Someone who has got it together with their finances and who they are as a person. Someone who is a true friend to us. Someone that promised to be there for us. We may not be thinking it's the person we're thinking it is. All right? It's someone that we can rely on, and they're coming through for us. Right? They're coming through for us, this autumn, which makes sense since it's the equinox today. Oh my God. And it could come at the September 30th, right? To the 1st here. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. I don't think we need to do any more cards. I'm going to get a final card on top of it though. Oh my. We're being told straight out. Someone is helping us. And we've always been helped, but we haven't seen it in the physical. And now it's going to be in our physical lives. So give us one card to finish this reading off. Look, it's someone committed to us. Look at that. Bang. A commitment is made. You can't make this up. You're watching me shuffle. I'm not, what would I have to gain by trying to sit here and put them all in the right little pile? You're watching me shuffle, okay? I know some people lay cards out. I just want to tell you, don't lay cards out and have them out and then start doing a reading. We have to always keep integrity and shuffle on the spot. All right? Okay? This is a jackpot, everybody. We are going to be in for the changes that we've been wanting for so long. And people being held accountable for their actions. And a person being able to step up. This could involve overseas trader or someone who was born overseas or has ties overseas. It could be somebody that is not has not been so, what's the word? So like this person have they have the love-hate sort of problem with them. But they will be very glad to have this person come forward because things are going to change. This is an amazing reading. Again, you can have your own Lenormand readings. I'd really like to see you guys get in on the savings for half price for the tarot. So the link's going to be below, or you can always go to my link below the videos. There's a whole lot of links there. There are going to be some things changing at my website, but you'll still be able to get your readings, and they're going to be a video reading and an audio reading now, rather than just the audio readings, okay? But they'll all be the same price. So away we go. Okay, everybody. I'm going to see you real soon. Sending lots of love. Let me know your thoughts. Bye.